What is up, Cabbage Crew? It is Matt and John here reacting to Dragon Prince, Book 2, Chapter 9, the finale of Chapter 2, Breathe. I don't know if that has to do anything with the sky or not. We'll see. But we are finally ending the journey for Chapter 2. We enjoy Chapter 2 more than Chapter 1, by far.
Book 2.
Book 2, Chapter 1 through 8. Well, Chapter 1 through 7. I'm not going to lie. The last episode we just watched, I wasn't in love with. I will say that. I thought it was a little slow.
Like romantically or platonically?
Yes. Yeah, but I just wasn't. Like I said last episode, I think it was just a little bit slow burn for me. I liked everything from Soren and Claudia, actually, but everything else, all the Callum stuff, I wasn't into. So,
Sure.
as much. The dream stuff. All right, let's get some final predictions from you, John, before we step in. What are your thoughts of this finale? What do you think the finale is going to be about?
Well, obviously, I believe Callum's going to come out of his dream. I don't know if it's that obvious, but I think that's an easy prediction to conclude. The easy prediction to conclude. Come out of his dream. Claudia and Ezrin run into each other last episode. While Ezrin's on the Banther. I think Ezrin and him are gonna have a conversation, or like a semi journey together. In the sense,
Ezrin who?
Claudia.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. In the sense of like, she's gonna have a better understanding of who they like. She knows who they are, but what I'm trying to get at is like, once she has a conversation with Ezrin, she's gonna waver on her mission for sure, in my opinion. Because when things get real, you kind of realize what you're doing, and you're gonna switch sides.
So you think she is going to switch sides?
Or at least, I don't know. What I meant by switch sides, it was at least her conscience. I guess with Callum, it really wasn't either, but she's going to be much more hesitant to carry out her mission with Ezrin. If she was hesitant with Callum, she's going to be even more hesitant with Ezrin. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Yeah, I think she's going to come to the conclusion that her father, with their little secret missions, might have been manipulating them. I mean, especially when she finds out what the secret, like now that she knows the father wanted to murder them, it's like, screw my mission. Like, my mission is to get an egg, but his mission was to kill them. Like, now all of a sudden, now she's questioning her father and his loyalty to the kingdom, his true intentions, his ethical beliefs of what he all of that stuff. Like, she's now questioning her father, and I mean, it kind of goes back to, I mean, we can always go back to Avatar: Airbender, but we are now fast forwarding with Claudia. Now she is midway through season 2 Zuko, where it's like, I am not thinking that this is right. And I think Soren might already be there too. I mean, I don't think he is as much, but now that he's useless in the sense of his body and his physical abilities, and him going out and using his sword, and him going out and trying to be some commander who's maybe not using his power for fear, but going out and saying, let's slay this dragon, and let's go kill the kids, and now he's second guessing everything. So I said it once, I'll say it again. I think by the end of season 3, they are going to be completely good guys.
That's a good prediction. I like it.
But all right, well, guys, we appreciate you continuing this journey with us through season 2, book 2. Commenting below. You guys, the ones who have been supportive, have been always great. And I think me and John are starting to really ramp up this show, and we're starting to understand the characters more and understand the plot more, and we're not confusing names and all that fun stuff. So now we're really getting the bulk of it. And I was.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, just subscribe. That's kind of a cool beast.
Oh yeah.
Ezrin, I
A
hope
Banther.
you know I never meant to hurt
Banther,
you or
yeah.
Callum.
Who are these people?
They are kings and queens, the leaders of the other 4 human.
Who are the kings with their queens on the throne? We will not their fame.
I know it's not the same, but when I was a kid, my mom and dad split.
Sometimes I wish I lived back in those days.
Oh,
village.
After we went to bed.
Had no vaccine, had no medical stuff.
Yeah, dying at the age of 42. It was great.
And then they said we had to choose. And Soren chose Dad. How could I choose? How could I do that? And my mom looked at my dad and she told me to stay.
That's hard. That is tough.
Just banished.
Somehow. You might have known.
Similarities. A lot of similarities.
Yes.
And I'm.
She just pushes them off.
I know he would do anything to protect me, and I would do anything for him.
It's like the show's telling us that she wants to do it.
If I can find milk fruit, maybe I can help Soren.
Milk fruit, okay. Build up those bones, baby.
So they're gonna team up. Okay, so they're gonna team up to help Soren, and that's gonna make her. That's gonna make them, I think, turn.
Can't lose you like this. You mean too much to me. Callum, I... Oh!
The ship! Oh, what? I never thought I really liked him.
Twinkle in your eye. Oh, no, that's not a twinkle. It's one of those sleep crusties. Here, let me.
I have it.
Sleep crusty?
I understand the Sky Arcanum.
Please tell us, because we don't know.
Something about breathing. I don't know what's gonna be called Sky. I think he's gonna learn it.
Claudia?
It's Bambi and the mother. Well, you know how it's gonna end.
Yeah, just one gets shot in the throat.
Yes, they do.
It's the blind guy. He just comes out of nowhere. Yo.
Do you know the way back?
I've got plenty of friends to help me if I get lost.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if the things I did before were frightening or confusing. I care about you and Callum a lot.
She seems sincere, but it doesn't add up.
Understand the Sky Arcanum now.
Rayla, the whole world is like a giant primal stone, and we're inside it. I'm inside sky magic, but it's also in me. I kept thinking about birds and sails and how they connect to the wind, and I thought I had to find my wings. But that's just it. I am the wing.
That makes less sense, but okay.
I'm with Rayla on this one.
Yeah. He's just gonna jump. That makes less sense, but okay.
The music is just too good, too.
Bait.
Welcome to Disney Channel.
Oh, now I know why it's called Sky.
Ezrin, you're back.
That's pretty cool.
He was gone? I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry that I didn't tell you. I tried to, but I just couldn't.
I meant to predict that, but
I'm sorry, little one, but you are agile, young, and alive, and I need you.
She needed the berries. She needed the deer. Oh, she needed the deer, not the berries. She lied.
oh, that was kind of sick, like in a bad way.
What are you doing?
Oh my god. This is actually kind of dope. Yo, Claudia is wild.
Hey, what's this? I can move my toes.
You were right. You were right.
I can feel again. I can feel my knees and my strong, powerful thighs. And my ribs.
Something's going on with Claudia now.
Klutz? You okay?
You're gonna be better now. That's all that matters.
Oh no.
Mm-mm. So, like, the more I think, the
It's
more
like
you
urine.
use, okay, the more you use dark magic, the more you probably get consumed, and that's why he uses those butterflies. Yeah, and maybe that elf he's talking to is what you become.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not going with you to Zadia. I have to face my responsibility. Now that I'm king, I have to go home. Maybe I can help the world better from the throne. I can do whatever I can to stop the war.
Ezrin, returning Zim to his mother is the world's best hope.
I'm sorry
I'm
I couldn't help him
still
learn to
like,
fly.
I'm not buying it.
but
He
I
ain't
know
gonna
he'll
leave.
get it soon.
Something's gonna happen. He's gonna have to go back.
I'm perplexed.
It's like, yeah, you guys can
very
go screw
perplexed.
yourselves. I'm going back home. Oh,
But you need to go be with your mom.
I wish him and Bait
That's your home.
hugged it out.
Sounds like my dog. Oh, Paige, I miss Sam.
So a lot happened. We haven't really talked too much about this episode, but Claudia. Let's first talk about Claudia. Claudia getting misleading. I wouldn't say. I mean, obviously she did lie, but she misled because she didn't lie about her intentions. Her intentions be one thing to be like, let me go get the berries to help to help my brother, and then she uses the berries to capture him.
Right.
So she like kind of misled him to make him, because really she was looking for the berries because she was looking for the deer, and the berries she knew would lead her to the deer, which was a very well done thing that the show did. That was probably, I hate to say this, but that was probably my favorite thing in this show so far. Claudia just murdering a little innocent deer. But that was so well done.
It was well done. I have to give props.
Yeah. And then Ezra finding out his father's dead last episode. Now him coming to terms with the idea of him having to go back and be the king, instead of continuing the journey. I think that's again going to be a misleading situation. Like, I don't think.
Then what's going to happen? Tell me.
I think they're going to be heading back, and something's going to happen. Maybe with Claudia. I do not think of it like this. The episode, Beto of the Water Tribe.
Bato, but yeah.
Bato. I'm sorry, Bato of the Water Tribe. Katara and Sokka said, we're going to go find our dad. And you go by yourself. Cool. By the end of the episode, they were all back together. Everything was good. I think either that's going to happen, or sometime in season 3 he's going to come back. I just don't see them two being separated for the journey.
I agree. But I think it's going to take longer. I don't think it's going to be a quick little.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think Ezra will be back with them by the end of, because we have so little time left here. And
Well, I don't know about 5 more minutes. Yeah, like 10 more minutes.
So I don't think he's gonna be back by the end of this episode. But I can see I can see the earliest being in the middle of the next season, or like I'm just trying to like reach your point. But
Right.
I think it's going to be a journey. I think it's going to be gone. One of two
You
things
think
are going. Well, one of two things are going to happen. One is like he'll actually not be there for the journey with Rayla and Callum through the end, or to your point, Soren and Soren and Claudia will capture him and Corvus, and then like use them to tell them to where they're going, and then like right when it's like Lord of the Rings, like where they're about to give the dragon away, where it's same with the ring in the fire, like there's gonna be a last temptation where Soren and Claudia come before and be like, oh, we done.
See, I just think that arc of Claudia is going to be over. Claudia and Soren's over because I don't think they care about capturing them anymore. Like if they did, she would have captured them right then and there. Like, oh, you're by yourself. We're in the woods. You're, like I can just use magic and capture you real quick. I don't think she cares about that anymore because they know their father manipulated and lied to them, and now they know their father's shady. So
well then they're going to join Ezra.
She just used that dark magic, and who knows what's going to happen with Claudia? She might go down a dark path because of the dark magic.
Then therefore, she's going to do what the original intention was,
or have her own intention.
There's not going to be no.
I mean, we'll see.
I don't buy the own intention.
I don't buy that. We'll talk about this a little bit later, but I will say the Callum learning air. I like, or I shouldn't say air. Sky.
Yeah.
I like it, but they didn't explain. I don't think they explained it very well.
It was just like, oh, the whole Earth. It's kind of like water. It's a kind of like what I similarity here, where I compared the two is where Katara learns waterbending from Hama, where like there's water in the air, there's water in flowers.
Right, but they explained that the primal source has to be inside of you already. Yes. So I think they should have done a better way of saying. They should have done a better job at explaining how he figured out there's a primal source inside of him. And that could have been now because they don't do all humans know this guy have a primal inside of them, or why is it just him?
Right.
So it's like I wish something like, for instance, he tried to get hit by electricity earlier because he tried to get the primal source, and I almost wish something like that happened. And it was like, remember 4 episodes ago we tried to do it, and it was kind of this goofy way, and it didn't work out. It's going to come back. That whole thing is now going to come back around. Because maybe something were to happen, and now all of a sudden he gets it. The way they explained it, I just think they could have done a better job because he got knocked out by using dark magic. So it's like, okay, he used dark magic, woke up, and now he was able to have the ability of doing it. I don't buy that. I almost wish like he saved the dragon by doing something and got electrocuted by the dragons, like the dragon did something and he gets electrocuted by the dragon or gets hit by the dragon, and by doing it, learned it.
Yeah, sure.
Something. I'm trying to make sense of whatever it is.
Oh? Magic assassins? Assassin to each of the kingdoms. And now he's like the emperor.
That's what he looks like when he does dark magic. That's probably what Claudia now looks like.
Yep.
Probably didn't happen to Callum because he just hasn't done it enough. Oh, they're there.
One simply walks into Zadia, huh?
Hold on.
That was hilarious when he said that before.
There's sort of a trick to it.
You gotta be careful.
How do we know?
Patience, friend.
Oh, friend zoned him. We gotta hurry.
For battle.
Lord Viren, open up by order of the High Council.
Well, open it for them.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh my god, he's just murdering them. Yeah, and he's using the magic.
Yeah, our boss is just using him as a vessel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Stop.
The
It's over.
woman who I don't know your name.
Destroy them all. I have all the power I need.
Stop.
You're
I would've shot him already.
surrounded, Vera. Don't make me give the order.
Give the order.
Execute order 66.
No. I will stay with you.
Oh. That is gross and disgusting.
Yeah. I know, but they should have camped there for the day. Ugh. Air magic. Sky magic. Just sit there for the next 24 hours.
What's wrong?
Like,
Why are you stopping?
see?
They're in trouble.
But it's gonna be next season, buddy.
Okay, Zim, you can do this. You need to block the light.
He's communicating with Zim.
Yes.
You can do this, Zim.
I'm getting little chills.
Ooh.
He's gonna fly. Oh, let's go.
I knew that was gonna happen. No. No. Oh, Hopper.
He isn't going to make it.
Yeah.
Aspero.
Yeah.
He's now Aang. He knows airbending. Oh.
We can see the path again. Run!
You're a weird king.
I know.
If I may be so bold. That was funny. That's something like my boy Graham would say. That was
I like
funny.
This is it, Callum. Zadia. Oh no. It's him. Sol Regan.
Oh no, it's Ronald Reagan.
What?
That's exactly.
She said Soul Dragon? Is that what he was?
You know, she said.
Ronald Reagan.
because she said, "Oh no, it's Soul Reagan," and that's what I said. Ronald Reagan.
Reagan, what? No, I mean, I know we already talked about the majority of the episode, but I really like what they did with Zim at the end.
Yeah, it was
And,
good. It was very good.
It kind of all came back together. He helped them fly with the air magic or sky magic. God, it's the Avatar: The Last Airbender like parallels. You have a sister and a brother that have a sister and brother who's the main villain's their father, and the mother ran away. You have the main character who has air magic.
Isn't this a perfect first offbeat Avatar show?
Yeah, it really is. I'm not trying to show the episode at all, but me and you obviously love Avatar. It's kind of a poor man's Avatar. In a good way though. Like, it's a good show, but it really is. It's like all right, Matt, we're gonna give you can steal some things from Avatar. Go ahead and make it. I'd be like, all right. Instead of 4 elements, we're gonna have 6 elements.
It is the Aldi of Avatar. It is the
Aldi. Yeah. Oh man. No, the episode was great. The finale was great. Definitely better than the last finale.
By the way, that was true. We loved it.
Yeah. No, we're not talking shit about it at all because it's more jokingly. It's almost like in love because it is this show's ramping up, and I really am enjoying myself. I felt like season 1, it was so hit or miss, episode to episode, scene to scene. No longer feeling that. Even in my opinion, the worst 2 episodes, which has probably been the Voyage episode when they were crossing the sea, and then the episode before this episode, that's more personal preference. Like, the writing was still good. The story they were trying to tell was still good. There was no cheesy bad jokes that took you out of it. Like, it was just, that episode just wasn't for me because of the pacing of the episode and like what I got from the episode. Just like how there's a lot of episodes from Avatar that I like but don't love. But overall, this season's been great.
I know this has been really good. I like where this is heading. I'd probably give this, in terms of enjoyment, probably an 8.5 out of 10. Like, I'm gonna ballpark that about 8.5 out of 10. Without actually like really thinking about it, but I definitely enjoyed every episode, even the previous episode I liked. But even with the very few flaws, this was really great, and it was one of these shows that I wish I got into earlier. Like several years ago, I wish I would have taken the time to get into it, because like not everyone, but people that have watched it and have informed me about like, so the voice of Sokka's on this,
right,
and you'd like, in the creator, one of the creators or writers of Avatar did it, and I'm like, okay, but it's just like, I was like, what's it about? And it's like, it's magic, and I was like, I totally distanced myself from it. But I forgot that, taking the magic aside, like the themes of the show, I'm really attached to, and I like, because I'm not a fantasy guy. I'm just not, like, in general. But I want to be a lot more open-minded. But even taking the magic that I may or may not like aside, like the themes of the episode or the themes of the show like resonate, and the lessons learned are important. And that's what I gravitate to more than necessarily like the magic system. But I do appreciate it. I do.
And we'll dig way more into it. By the way, we're going to be doing our review of the entire season. So, we'll definitely dig more into that. I think overall though, this finale was very done very well. From everything coming full circle with Zim being able to fly now and going up and covering, even though that doesn't really, in my opinion, doesn't really make sense, because it was the moon's light that made him shine, not necessarily the darkness, but whatever. But him going up and showing him needing to be able to fly and communicate, being able to now we know Ezran can communicate to animals, but also from a distance. Like, if he has a connection with an animal, he can almost like telepathically communicate with them long distance, which is cool. I almost feel like some of the things they did in season 1 were done in a bad way, but they just knew they needed to get somewhere. Like, for instance, Ezra knowing how to talk to animals.
Right.
Or communicate with animals. They were like, we don't know how we're going to introduce that, and we don't know the best way of doing it. We're just going to do it, and almost like, you just have to get around the idea. It is what it is. We're going to introduce it in a poor way, but once you're cool with it, it's going to go places. Like, I mean, just like Callum learning the sky magic. It's like, I don't like it, but it's like, okay, but now that we understand that he knows it, cool. Now we can do a lot of stuff with it. That's my opinion on that.
No, that's I think you're exactly right. Spot on. I just don't, me personally, and I'm sure you also agree that like you don't appreciate thought out reasons of why things happen.
Yes.
And so,
and let's go ahead. By the way, I mean, because we're going to talk about the review. I'm going off as well, and I don't want to. I want to do the review. So, sorry to cut you off there, man. I want to have fun too.
Stay tuned, Cabbage Crew.
Stay tuned. We're going to do a full review of the entire season.
If you liked a little bit of that salt and pepper,
that's a little tease. That was a little tease.
We're going to be
doing a whole review. Yeah. We'll do a whole review. Cabbage Crew, again, we're enjoying ourselves. Please subscribe if you have not. Tell your friends, tell your family. This type of show are the shows we're going to be watching. Animated, some live action, but we're going to try to stick to this genre of kind of its corner genre of anime, animated, mostly American made / like English stuff, not necessarily like us reading, reading what's it called? Like Japanese shows and stuff.
Oh,
Where you have to we're not really gonna get into that.
Manga.
No, manga, not mangas like the comics, but
I have no idea what you mean though.
like translations, like where it's
Oh,
like you're
dubs.
watching.
Subtitles.
Yeah, like I don't want to get into that, but we
Yeah.
definitely do want to get more into the animated. Kind of the last 5 or 6 years has been kind of a renaissance of more animated, adult themed shows. So that's what we're gonna be really wanting to watch.
But it's
so
not
if you
going to
have
be. It's not going to be just shows. We got Studio
Mhm.
Ghibli.
Oh, yeah.
to go through.
Oh yeah, John wants me to introduce me to that. We're going to be doing some other live action stuff, maybe a lot of things that were based off of animes that are now live action, like One Piece. Maybe Wednesday featuring our friend Andy, who loves Jenna Ortega. But we're gonna have a lot of fun with it, so we're definitely excited for it.
Yes.
And see you guys next time.
Yes. Thanks, Jabba True. Please subscribe. Bye.